What's up, guys, and welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of Windbreaker, episode 9. Um, so last time we left off with, Choji and Umemiya's fight, and Umemiya was telling Choji, like, if that fight didn't make you feel anything, if you don't get it, then, like, I'm 100% gonna win this fight. I don't know why, but sure. And was there something else I wanted to say? I mean, I don't know. We really got into it in depth. I feel like last episode, my review was really long. My intro was really long. So I don't want to take up too much time this week. Also, I have an appointment today at 3:30 that I got to get to. So I have like 40 minutes to record this and get this up. So on Patreon. There's no way I'm getting this up on YouTube that fast. But okay. Other than that, let's try that one more time. Other than that, let's jump into the reaction, guys. Yeah, these two are like two beasts. Oh! Damn. Look at this. You get to fight Umemiya and you're still not really happy. Look at that dead look in his eyes. Oh! Damn! Oof. God, this guy's like Spider-Man, jeez. What is?
ちゃんと当ててるはずなのに。
軽いんだよ、お前の拳は。
は？
Oh,
なぜだかわかるか？
because you're dead inside.
もう背負ってねえからだ。
Mm-hmm.
やってほど浴びせてあげるよ。
Why? Why are you doing this? You don't even know why. He needs to get some sense knocked into
自由
him.
になるんだ。
From what? Your
邪魔し
depression?
ないで。
This isn't the way to help yourself, kid.
お前の言う自由ってなんだ？
I know.
楽しい。
I'd love when you elaborate. I'd love you to elaborate.
なんだ？
Yep, define it for us, please.
今みたいな強いやつとな。
You don't seem to be enjoying yourself.
同情するよ。
Hmm.
だがそれ以上にそんなやつがてっぺんになっちまったチームに同情する。
Yes, I do. I do pity them.
理由はなんだ？
And I pity your best
て
friend.
っぺんになったんだろ。
You don't deserve him.
だったら
Not at all.
こんな顔させてんじゃねえ。
Woo! Yes, yes. This is what
あんな
Togame probably should have done.
違う。これは昔の。
I don't know if it would have even like clicked or if anything, you know, like would have gotten through to him or not. But like, yeah, he said that himself last episode, but like, he's like, I should have tried. Fight back, you know, like fight for him because he's not fighting for himself. That's for damn sure. But then at a certain point, I probably would have just given up because if you're not going to fight for yourself, I can't continue to do so either. I don't know. Like, your friend was drowning, but if you're also drowning, how are you going to save him? You know what I mean? I don't know. I just hate seeing people sacrifice themselves for people who don't deserve the sacrifice, and this kid doesn't deserve the sacrifice. But I'd love to understand, like, so far they've made it seem like the reason he's so depressed is because nothing is fulfilling, but I don't know if, when did that happen? Like when he became the leader?
わかんない。知らない。うるさい。うるさい。うるさい。ああ。
Did you just rip your own hair out? Oh my god.
いや。梅ちゃんもいらない。
He's crying.
全部いらない。
Yeah, I can tell. But why? Why is he so empty inside?
世界が灰色になったのはいつからだっけ？
Just because?
暗い。
That's possible. You know, if you have clinical depression, there's not really a reason. But you need medication to help. For some people, it's situational. Like for me, I would say it kind of is both. I would say a little bit. For me, it's definitely situational. Well, yes, certain things will definitely make it worse, but it's always there, but at like a simmer. I don't know, sometimes there's days where there is no fucking reason. I just wake up and I don't want to leave my bed, but I wonder if that's what it is for him. Like, there's no reason. He just is depressed. So he probably, I don't know, I'm saying shit no one probably cares about. Can you just watch the show? He's literally about to explain it to you, but like, I'm just saying, this is, okay, first of all, if you're new here, this is the kind of reactor I am. I dive deep into people and do a whole little analysis and then get lost along the way into my own little world. And just kind of go probably too deep and go on tangents. And if that's going to bother you, just leave. Because I'm not the kind of reactor you want. I'm not just going to sit here the whole time and not pause. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to talk. If you don't like that, bye. I'm not the reactor for you. So anyway, as I was saying. This kid probably does need like an antidepressant or something as well as therapy. But I don't know. Like, if that isn't, or maybe that's not a resource that's available to him, so.
なんで足りないの？わからない。
There may not be a reason.
どうでもいいや。
Like I said.
きっともう無理なんだ。何をしても、何を手に入れても、どうせまた同じだ。だったらいらない。
You don't want what? You don't want anything? Then why are you doing this? You do want something. You want to be happy. You want to feel something. That's what it feels like you're doing to me. Is you're doing anything. You're desperate to try anything to make you feel something. But nothing works. Oh, he's beating the shit out of him. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
大丈夫だ。お前の中にちゃんと答えはある。
Okay. You just let this kid bite your throat.
あの時、お前の周りに何があった？
Why? Because he's forcing you to stare at yourself in the mirror? Take a good fucking hard look at yourself. Come on. He's not gonna hit him. He's gonna show him kindness. He's probably patting his head.
富山。
Oh?
あの時見ていたもの。それがお前自身とてっぺんに必要なものだ。
Was he just crushed under the pressure of like being everyone's protector, of being their leader?
思い出せ、富山。
あれ？
I have chills.
なんでみんなそんな楽しそうなの？
Because of you. You were their son.
亀ちゃん、俺、昔の夢見てたんだ。みんなが笑ってて、久しぶりにすっごく楽しい気分だった。それで俺、なんかわかったんだ。
What?
みんなが楽しそうに笑ってれば、俺も楽しいんだって。
Mm-hmm.
だから、ね、笑って。
He'll smile if you smile. It's a symbiotic relationship for both of you. It works both ways.
何に苦しんでるのかわからないまま、みんなをジョージから遠ざけた。ジョージがみ
Maybe
んなを傷つけた。
unintentionally.
嫌われることが嫌だった。
But
俺の理想が
I don't agree with that because he was already a dick before you did that. So sorry, but that doesn't work for me.
探さないで。ごめん。一人にしてごめん。そのせいでジョージに必要なものを俺は取り上げてしまった。 めん
What, he needed to come back to himself?
ジョージ
亀ちゃ
No,
ん
that's not all on you.
頭取になったら誰よりも楽しくなれるって本当に信じてたんだ。
Remember, he was depressed before you took them away.
山の上にある宝箱を目指してるみたいでワクワクした。きっとそれを手に入れたら誰よ
Yeah,
りも
but it wasn't what you
自由
thought it
に
would be, huh?
すっ
Oftentimes the journey is more exciting than the destination, you know? But it was empty.
でもいざなってみたら
It wasn't as sad. Yeah.
何もなかった。
Yeah. Because that's not what it's about.
何も感じなかった。
You had fun on the way there because you were surrounded by your
怖かっ
friends.
た。いいのかも。
What do I strive for next? Strive to be a good leader.
何をして
To
も
lead your people
何も
well.
感じなくなって。虚し
When
く
they're
なる
happy, you're
ばっかり
happy.
で見えなくなった。それでみんなのせいにした。じゃなくて楽しくない。
Mm-hmm. It's just such bullshit.
壊したんだ。
You self-sabotaged?
バカだな。今頃何にもなくなって
That's
た。
right.
違う
Give my man some credit.
ずっと前からそんな顔してたんだね。
Mm-hmm.
俺がさせてたんだよね。
Mm-hmm.
それでも俺とみんなをつなぎ止めてくれてたんだね。ありがとう。守ってくれて。
Togame is like a 1 in a million. Like, he's just amazing. I love him.
ねえ、亀ちゃん。痛かったよね。辛かったよね。
Mm-hmm.
ごめんね。ごめん。ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry, but I just... What's his name? I have to look at my note sheet. Hang on. I love Suo's face. He looks like he couldn't give a shit. He just looks so... He's just like... I'm sorry, this was funny. It's supposed to be this touching moment. He just looks like he's totally unfazed. Sorry. A lot of you are probably just like, are you seriously laughing right now? A little bit. You don't deserve it.
俺は梅ちゃんに負けた。
Honestly, he doesn't. He needs to earn that, the leader, because he hasn't. Listen, I don't know if that was the deal. Like, he's just not the leader anymore. They become part of their gang. I don't remember, but some of you probably won't agree with me, but I don't feel like he's deserved to be their leader for a very long time now. So I do think that Togame should take that spot. As soon as you became their leader, you were miserable, so it's probably not what you need, right? Like, you may think that's what you wanted, but it's not good for you, clearly. Or maybe it was because your perspective needed to change. That might be, but he's probably gonna say, I don't want it, like, stay the leader of their gang. But for me, personally, I would love to see him, if this is what he wanted, if he really wanted to be a leader, become a leader worth following. You know, I want to see that. Like, I want to see you earn the jacket. That would be a compelling story, but it's probably not what they're gonna do.
だから獅子頭連を抜ける。
うん。
獅子頭連は梅ちゃんのものだ。
He doesn't want that.
え、やだよ。
No, thank you.
勝手にチームをかけた勝負にしてただけで、俺はさらさらそんなつもりなかったし、チームでかくするとか全く興味ないし、上だ下だとかめんどくさい。
でも
じゃあよ、今日から俺たち友達ってことで。
Of course. He's such a cutie.
まあだから楽しめたか？
Like, what? I just don't understand this guy. That's what they're thinking.
やっぱり梅ちゃんは面白いね。
Oh, jeez.
はい。じゃあ今日は終わり。 解散解散
Okay. Mamiya's style. Okay, yeah, that's it. I knew that. I'm like, this is just not something that Umemiya would be interested in. I'm just checking the time. Okay, I have time to finish my review. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it just seems like I already said it, but I'll summarize. He had an idea of what it would be like to be a leader, and I don't know if it was like, it's like the same thing with anyone that's like, oh, you really want this thing, or you really want to become, I don't know, whatever it is, a career or whatever it is. And once you get the job, or once you get this thing that you've always wanted, it just isn't as fulfilling as you thought it would be. And you have to figure out like, oh, like it was the journey, that was what was fun. It was like working hard to get there, like that was like, now that I got there, it's like, oh, now you can rest, and it's like, oh, okay. But like, or whatever it is, maybe that's how you feel, or maybe, but it's not like, I don't know. I feel like it's the journey that's the most exciting part, you know what I mean? A lot of the time. And for him, like, he needed to realize what made it fun was being surrounded by his friends. Like, being a leader is hard. There's a lot of pressure, you know? Like, you have to lead your people well. Like, you're responsible for them, right? It's not fun. But it can be fulfilling if I think you just need to have the right mindset. And, I think he just got like lost in it. He just didn't see what it was that made it so exciting, or what would have made it fulfilling. You know, he lost sight of that. He lost sight of himself. And it took Umemiya to like, I guess, like lead him to the light again, you know what I mean? And I'm glad that Togame and Choji had that tough, or I don't know if I should say tough, but like vulnerable, honest conversation that they probably should have had when he first noticed him, like, becoming a shell of himself. But you are not responsible for his depression. You're not. He was depressed before you took them away from him. What I would say is, don't want to, like, it's not your fault, but where you maybe could have done something different is, like he said, like, pushing back, fighting for your friend, or like, what did he say, like kind of like pushing your perspective, your ideal onto him, like trying to like make him see that, hear it, you know what I mean? Because I just think that he probably did need to be surrounded by his friends, but he also, I think, needed someone to like challenge his perspective on things, you know? Which I think, like, we all need. I know I need that, because I'll get kind of, like, stuck in my head when I'm depressed, and, like, I spiral, and I have anxiety, so I'm always like, well, what if this happens, or what if that happens, or, well, what if? You get lost in that, and, like, sometimes it takes, you know, my mom or my sister, like, you're overthinking it, like, it's not even that serious, like, you're just gonna do this, or you just have to do that, or whatever, like, this is gonna happen, or just this is gonna happen, like, you're getting, like, you're going down a rabbit hole. Just someone needs to like kind of like, you know, slap some, like, I don't want to say slap sense into you, but like slap that paranoia out of you, or like that, I don't know, just like get me to stop spiraling. You just need to like snap out of it. And, you know, I feel like he needed that, you know, like he just went into this really dark place, and he needed someone to like pull him out of it, you know, like, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, what else? So I'm proud of Umemiya, because he did that for him, and then he kind of like got the ball rolling, and then Togame was able to, you know, kind of like bring things home. But yeah, good episode. I wasn't sure how I felt about it. I don't know if you could tell, like, in the middle of the reaction, I was kind of like, I'm like, this can go one of two ways. This can be either be complete dog shit and just be kind of like I said, bullshit. Like, what is this? Or be some solid, what I want to like say, like almost like a, like, I don't know, like introspection into this character, like a deep dive into this character, and God, what the fuck, like something, my eye, lashes right there. Sorry. And it was the latter. You know, it was a really, I feel like not a super deep dive, but a deeper dive like into this character, right? Like, maybe it is a super deep dive. Yeah, fuck it, it is. It's a deep dive into this character, and I was happy with that. I loved seeing them be vulnerable with each other and be honest. It was definitely what they needed, and I'm just glad it wasn't, because I was scared it was gonna be super vague and just kind of like blah whatever. Like, really, like, come on, like, really tell me, like, what happened as a kid, like, really what made him depressed? If you just, like, I don't know, just one day I was just depressed, like, I would have been so upset, like, oh, I want a little more, but that can't happen. That can't happen, though, like I discussed, but I don't know, it didn't seem like that, though. Like, it felt like like something happened to make you shift, right? So I don't know, I'm just glad that they really did like elaborate on this, because I've just been waiting for that, because he kept saying like, I want to be free, I want to be free, and something else, need to be strong. And it just felt like, do you even know what that means? Like, what does being strong mean to you? What does being free mean to you? What do you need to be free from? Like, please elaborate for me. And I I don't even know. He wanted to be free from that fucking hell that was that dark space in his mind where he just felt nothing. He wanted to be free from the apathy, honestly. You needed to feel something again. And so it was nice to kind of like finally get the answer to that question, because that was driving me crazy. It's like, do you even know what you mean? But yeah, anyway, so solid episode. But yeah, other than that, I need to really shut up and wrap this up, because I think I'm like almost out of time. So anyway, let me know what you guys thought of the episode down in the comments below. And as always, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. The link for that's in the description below, so please check that out and sign up to support the channel. And yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, guys, and I will catch you in the next reaction.